Hello and welcome back to the Book Plays our Shardlight playthrough as part of Wadjet Wednesday. Doggo is here, so I'm going to be a little distracted patting Doggo, but Doggo is best girl and deserves all the pats in the world, so you'll have to forgive me. Now,
Hello
newsman.
there.
May I help you with something?
Do you know
Have you heard
this,
the name
this
Silas
guy
Harrison?
that's sick?
I have, yes. He's fairly well known around these parts.
Can you tell me anything about him? Like where he lives?
Lady, I'm a town
I am
crier,
petting Doggo.
not a town
Well,
directory.
this
If you
arm
want
is
to put your
petting
nose
Doggo
where it
and
don't
petting
belong,
Doggo.
you're better off talking to Flora and Genevieve on the other side of the square.
Talk to Flora and Genevieve.
So you're a town crier? What do you actually do?
I deliver the news to the people of Fripp Square. They ask about specific headlines, I tell them. Some sort of breaking news arrives from the government, I read it. It's rather simple, really.
So they have a town crier instead of, It is a good thing point and clicks can be played one-handed. Doggo is very happy. You can't see from my leg, but Doggo is getting all the pats. Oh, some horrible, horrible reality. Doggo is getting all the pats, aren't you, girl?
Can I hear
want to
some
hear
news?
some news.
Very well. Right now, the top headlines are Ministry of Energy restarts generators. Terrorists rumored in the Market District. Mysterious object spotted over quarantine zone.
Mysterious object?
And the weather report. So, what'll it be?
So there's UFOs. Restarts the
How
generator?
about Ministry of Energy
Let's see if they
restarts
play it
generators?
as they
Fine.
did it instead of us.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. The Ministry of Energy released a report saying that they have succeeded in restarting 60% of the city's reactors. As a result, more power will be available, starting with the area around Fripp Square. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
So
Hello
they
there.
did make
May
it sound
I
like they
help
did
you
it.
with something?
Can I hear some
Can
other
I hear
news?
some news?
More delicious
well.
world building.
Right now,
and
the
lore.
top headlines are Ministry
No,
of
we know what
Terrorists,
these are.
Mysterious,
I
and
want to hear
so,
about the other things. The
I want to
terrorists.
hear terrorists rumored in the Market District.
if you wish.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. Rumors have surfaced of a group of terrorists headquartered somewhere in the Market District. These dissidents are to be considered armed and extremely dangerous to public safety. Anyone with information leading to their arrest is encouraged to report to the nearest aristocrat guard.
Okay, so the rebellion
This
is apparently
concludes the news
dangerous.
bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Where as far as we know, it
Hello
only
there.
ended up in
May
getting
I help
Dad
you with
potentially
something?
killed.
Can I hear some news?
Very well. Right now, the Mysterious, and so.
What about the weather balloon?
I'd like to hear mysterious objects spotted over quarantine zone.
Right you are.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. This past week, several citizens reported sighting a strange object in the sky over the quarantine zone. Rumors have persisted that it was the Reaper. However,
Okay.
the Ministry
Go
of
on.
Knowledge insists that this is not the case. The aristocracy reminds citizens not to be swayed by baseless rumors and superstitions. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Alright. And the last one, the weather?
Hello there.
May
Can I hear...
very right now, Ministry Terrorist, Mysterious, and so.
What's the weather report?
You'll soon find out.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news bulletin. Weather conditions are as follows. Partly cloudy with a 0% chance of rain. Today's high will be 24 degrees Celsius and the low will be 20. This concludes the news bulletin. Please resume your normal activities.
Hello there.
May I help you with
You
something?
did miss Doggo though. You missed Hello Good Girl after yesterday's Hello Good Boy.
I've got some news for you. I've got the perfect life.
You, of all people, have the perfect life? I guess that really is news.
Ooh, you rude
I've
person.
got things to do. We'll talk later.
Well then, don't let me keep you.
Yes. Good girl wanted some pats, so she got lots of pats.
Excuse me, sir.
Hello, miss. Oh, what can I do for you?
Do you know
I'm looking for
this guy?
Silas Harrison. Do you know him?
Know him? Not personally, but I know who he is, certainly.
You wouldn't happen to know where he lives, would you?
I'm afraid not. I never had any cause to pay him any social calls at his home. My apologies.
I don't think you're part of the
I'm
resistance,
Amy
so
Willard.
there's no
It's
point
nice
in
to
doing
meet you.
that.
Pleasure to meet you too, Amy. My name is Maximilian Huber, but please call me Max.
Well,
Do
hello,
you
Max.
live around here?
Yes, just around the corner, but ever since my wife passed, I like to get out of the house and spend time with my friends.
And that's why you're
Your
alone?
friends?
Yes, the Ravens.
Oh, the birds.
So, how much time do you spend with your friends?
Not all day, but most of it. They are beautiful creatures, aren't they? How those Reaper cultists have turned them into a symbol of fear is beyond me, but to each his own, I suppose. I only wish I had something to feed them with. The poor things look terribly hungry.
What do they eat?
Anything, really. Meat, vegetables, insects. They're not picky eaters by any means.
Well, good day, sir.
Have a nice...
You too, my...
I don't think my log, bucket, pistol, crossbow, chalk, or lottery ticket is going to help me attract the
That's
birds.
the tiniest raven I've ever seen. The Ministry of Knowledge. It's where they keep all the documents and educational materials from before the bombs. Extremely limited access, of course.
It looks like a library. The pistol will attract the... my experience is birds run away when you shoot them. When you shoot them. Oh, I was like, what the hell is the whispering noise? And I thought my sound was on loop, but it's these two.
I'm not picking up those ladies' garbage.
Don't know if you've ever been duck hunting, Vama, but you shoot and the birdies fly away.
Excuse me?
Yeah. Oh.
Where did you come from?
She looks like she just came from the quarantine zone. Don't be silly. You know nobody ever leaves that awful place. In any case, I'm sure you've got a lottery job you should be doing. Why don't you run along and leave us to our conversation? Which reminds me, I need some new servants. I was entertaining guests the other day and
God.
they kept interrupting. Good help just keeps getting harder to come by.
They're doing a very good job of making the aristocracy
Wow,
unlikable.
a 2003 Fairway debutante. I'm surprised it's still intact. Most of these were gutted for parts and metal in the years after Blast Day. I'd soon. I'm not sure. This is the intersection of Jordan Street and Booth Avenue. There's no way I can just walk in there. I'd have to fill out heaps of paperwork and probably wait years for an appointment. That's a pretty dramatic statue. I guess that must be the eponymous Mr. Fripp. This poster is encouraging people to get vaccinated for green lung. If only it were that easy for everyone.
So it looks like we can't find the guy here unless we find something to fix this guy's birds.
It's a small waste bin. It appears to be almost full to the brim. I'm not picking up those ladies' garbage.
I was hoping to feed the birds, but okay. Are we gonna go steal from the poor people to feed birds? Is that really what we're doing?
Hello,
She might have some
Manushka.
spoiled
Amy,
produce.
hello.
Do you have any vegetables a raven might like to eat?
Ravens? Yes, I see them around my garden all the time. They love my alfalfa sprouts.
Have you got any for sale?
Sure, but take this bag. On the house.
Are you sure?
I feel
Yes,
terrible
I
taking
owe
old
you
lady
after
stuff to
helping me
feed
with the guard.
birds.
It's the least I can do.
Thanks. I have to go now.
Okay.
Okay.
We give this to Birdman. Oh wow, the tree dropped a leaf.
This guy's picked a very strategic location. Excuse me, sir?
Hello, miss. Oh, what can I do for you?
Who are the two
Do
ladies?
you know the two women over there? They're kind of rude.
Them? Oh, don't pay them any mind. They're just a couple of harpies who have nothing better to do with their time than gossip about everything. You should hear them any time the newsman reads out a headline. It's non-stop chatter. But please, let's discuss something more worthwhile, shall we?
Okay,
Have an...
You two.
let's give you the alfalfa sprouts.
Excuse me, sir? I got this bag of alfalfa sprouts. You know, so you can feed the birds.
Thank you. This will certainly make the birds pleased.
A bag. Yep, successful. Now, what do you give me?
Excuse me, sir?
Hello, miss. Oh,
One
That
of them
little
doesn't
raven
eat.
up there isn't getting any food.
you're right. I'll toss some extra food closer to it so it can eat.
Those flying rats just knocked the waste bin over. Oh, the smell!
Disgusting. I hope a street cleaner comes to clean it up.
Seriously.
Can we fix the waste bin?
Well, it's about time someone came. Now, what was that you were saying, Genevieve?
Lovely day today, but I can't wait until the temperature drops a bit and I can wear my fur coat.
Oh, yes, I had one made up which I cannot wait to debut. I think you'll be jealous.
No doubt
Please
I will
tell
be.
me we
I
don't have to
always
listen to
admire
something
your
here.
sense of
They're
style.
so inane. If we can trigger it again, we probably have to.
Excuse me, sir?
Hello, miss.
Yeah,
Haven't you
okay, so we're gonna...
Hello there.
May I?
Can I hear...
Looks like what we
right
have
now,
to do
Minister
is
terrorists,
this.
and so.
Let's go with
How about...
restarts
Fine.
generators.
Attention, the Ministry, as a result, this
And then if we go ask for this...
Excuse me.
Hello.
That little...
You're right.
Little
You
Will they now be talking about that
I, for
instead
one,
of the
am
weather?
glad that we'll be getting more power. I
Yes.
haven't been able to use my curling iron in weeks.
Oh, I know. It's just disgusting. Why they don't just reroute power from the quarantine zone is beyond me. I mean, it's not as if those people will be needing it for much longer.
Oh, Flora, that is an awful thing to say.
Maybe, but it doesn't make it any less true.
Yep, the biddies be very evil. Almost cartoonishly evil.
Hello there.
May I?
Can I hear...
Very right now, Minister terrorist, Mysterious, and so.
What do they have to say about the
I wanna-
terrorists?
rumors of these any
Excuse me.
Hello, miss.
That...
You're right.
I don't believe this. They're back
Shoot the
again.
women and plant the
You don't
pistol
suppose-
as evidence?
We're going to sit
It
calmly
would be
and
doing
let
a
someone-
service.
It's terrifying to think that there would be such awful people out there wishing harm on us.
Oh, she knows
Oh, I
about you,
know.
Vama.
I can't imagine how I'll be able to sleep tonight. Though I suppose there's something to be said for 6 inches of reinforced steel walls.
Yeah, that wasn't very much. Ah, if you move too quickly past the birds, it distributes them. We've been made, cheese it.
Hello there.
May I?
Can I hear...
Very well. Right now, Minister
Okay,
terrorist,
so we did
Mysterious,
the
and
terrorists,
so.
we need to do the UFOs.
I'd like to hear...
No,
Right, you are-
mysterious objects,
attention,
sorry.
this rumors have persisted. This
And we already did weather. The weather was what made them talk about the, their new fancy clothing.
Excuse me.
Their
Hello,
fur
miss.
coats.
That...
You're...
I don't believe.
You don't suppose No, it can't.
Don't be silly, Genevieve. We're going to sit calmly and let's...
Do you believe in the Reaper, Flora?
Goodness, no. That's just a bedtime story to scare children.
I don't know. The other day, I could have sworn I saw a raven with red eyes staring at me.
Really, Jenny? I wouldn't have expected you to be the superstitious type. Please, let's talk about something else.
Okay, that's all of them, and it didn't give us any clues to where the
Excuse me.
acting man is.
You know, it's days
Maybe
like
he is in
these
the
that make me
rebellion?
realize I've got the perfect life.
That's a lovely attitude to have, my dear. Your optimism is inspiring.
That little raven up there isn't getting...
You're right.
Will it just be the same thing about not believing
I
in the
don't believe...
Reaper?
You don't be... We're going to...
Yeah, it looks like it.
Do you believe in...
Goodness.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it is. Okay, so we've exhausted their knowledge. Unless we can make new news happen that makes the newsman read something new.
Hello there.
May I?
Can I hear...
Very well. Right now, Minister, and so.
No.
Nothing.
Well, what?
That's a pretty...
No? Well, I don't know what we're supposed to do here then. It's quite nice though. Can we crossbow the one that's on top of the, Yeah.
I don't think...
No. Well, the other hint was that we could go to the existing ministry and try and get a hint about when the doctor arrives.
Going in there while the guard is around would get me in major trouble.
Hello, guardman.
Excuse me.
What is it, citizen?
You know someone named Silas Harrison?
Silas Harrison? The name sounds familiar. But then, I see plenty of names on a daily basis. I have to write the name of all scheduled appointments here in my ledger.
Could
Don't
I
suppose
look
I could
at that
have a
ledger?
peek at your ledger.
Afraid not, miss. This is for government eyes only. And, not to be rude, but you don't look like a government employee to me.
Could you tell me about the...
You don't get out much, do you? This is the Ministry of Medicine. They're in charge of all health-related issues in the city.
So this is where people come to get their vaccines?
Correct. Entry is by appointment only, I'm afraid.
I kind of figured as much.
I don't
I
think
just
you're
have
part
to-
of the
Good for you, miss.
resistance.
Keep up the...
Have a nice
Yeah,
day.
no. Can we distract him somehow? By shooting the statue?
Let's hope this works.
What was that?
And now we can look at his ledger?
What a mess. I told them this would happen eventually.
Quickly! Steal his ledger.
Let's just have a look at this ledger. Here we go. Silas Harrison
must
is
have been
being
the
visited
wind,
by a doctor
Zavito.
this evening for green lung treatment. This information could be very important to certain people. Might be a good idea to take it with me.
Okay. Now can I tell that to this guy?
I think you should...
Interesting.
Attention citizens, the following is an important news
Yes. And now
bulletin. Silas
the...
Harrison, noted government philanthropist, has contracted green lung. He is due to begin medical treatment this evening. Anyone who has had contact with Harrison is advised to monitor their symptoms and should notify the Ministry of Medicine if they begin feeling ill. This concludes the...
And now if we get the birds to knock over the bin and listen to the ladies talking about it, do they know that...
Excuse me, sir?
Where he
Hello,
lives?
miss. Oh, what can I do for you?
Make one of the
You're
ravens
right.
knock over the bin.
I don't believe that.
You don't suppose.
Don't be. We're going to sit.
It doesn't look like they're actually going to talk about the guy.
Can you believe
Ah,
Harrison
here we
kept
go.
his
Good.
disease to himself?
I know. I was just at his manor last week. Now I'll need to go to the ministry and get checked.
Everyone on Thredson Street will. He should know better
Thredson
than to
Street.
throw parties if he's got green lung.
I'll bet his gardener gave it to him. His love of topiaries will be the death of him.
Interesting. A mansion on Thredson Street with topiaries. I just hope Harrison's tastes are unique. This is the intersection of Jordan Street and Booth Avenue.
How do I go to Thredson Street, or is it just a new location in our location list? Huh?
I'm Dr. Collins from the Ministry, here to see Mr. Harrison.
Of course. He's in his room. Just walk down the hall. It's the fourth door to the left.
And now do we get our hitman on?
Looks like I got here too late. But maybe there's still a way I can get close to the doctor without being seen.
So how do we knock you out with the wood?
I don't think he'd be interested.
I was imagining to knock it out, not trade him for it. Can we shoot him?
I don't think he'd...
Can we crossbow him?
I can't just go...
Can we chalk him?
I don't think he'd... I don't think drawing it...
What if I try
I
and
don't think
enter?
I'll be able to...
Okay, we go around the back. It's hard to find a person interested in being knocked out. It is. Spill some water and toss a toaster at it. Or use a screwdriver on a power cord. And then turn the sprinkler on just as he's walking past.
Looks like there's nobody upstairs. This window looks into the kitchen. This window looks into the kitchen. This window looks into...
Okay, big
This
kitchen.
window looks into a bedroom.
Can I...
Can't reach it. Those
We
vines
climb the
are way
vines.
too flimsy to support my weight. Anyway, I don't need to go upstairs.
But we do, because there's a door opening there.
I don't see how I can... I don't think that would... I can't reach... Time to do a little peeping.
Good evening, Mr. Harrison. What seems to be the trouble?
You know damn well what the trouble is. I've got that blasted plague.
What symptoms have you been having?
Last week, the coughing started. Since then, it's only gotten worse. And yesterday, I hacked up some blood. I've had a fever all of today and haven't felt like eating anything since yesterday. Not to mention, I haven't been able to sleep a wink.
I see. Have you been in contact recently with anyone showing symptoms of the disease?
Well, 2 weeks ago, I was relaxing outside in my yard when some vagrant came by to ask if I could spare any food. Well, naturally, I told him I couldn't, but he became belligerent when he heard that and spat in my face. To think, a man of my stature with green lung. I can't imagine the
poor.
scandal.
Green lung doesn't discriminate, Mr. Harrison. It can affect anyone.
So can you do anything for me, Doctor?
Not to worry. You're in good hands. Your support of the Ministry of Knowledge means you'll receive only the finest care the government can offer. I'm going to give you a dose of vaccine. That should fix you up by morning, but you'll need to get another dose in about a month's time.
Why can't you eggheads at the Ministry of Medicine get off your collective asses and develop a cure already?
We're trying. Believe me, this isn't an easy disease to cure, but the treatment works almost instantly. You'll see.
So I'm stuck getting this injection once a month for the rest of my life?
I'm afraid so, although I'm sure you'll agree that it beats the alternative.
Yes, well, that is true. I could be dying in the streets like those filthy Mongols in the quarantine zone.
Yes, with the monthly injection, you won't have to worry about entering the terminal phase.
Let's not think about that. A dreadful business, really. Let's focus on my treatment.
Let's focus on getting me well.
Just hold still a moment.
Oh, gosh.
There we go. You should feel like a new man in just a few hours. I'm going to leave an appointment card here for you. Just bring it to the Ministry of Medicine when you're due for your next vaccine dose.
Can't I send my servant to get it for me and bring it back here?
The green lung vaccine is a valuable commodity, Mr. Harrison. We don't release it to just anyone.
So can't you just come
Confronted
back
with the
and shoot me up
inevitability
next
of your
time?
mortality,
I
old
don't want
man.
to have to go all that way.
But is Voma talking
We'll see.
to the character
I know
in
you've
the
curried favor
game
with the
or me?
aristocracy, but I'll leave the card here just in case. Oh, and I'll leave a little something with your butler to help you sleep. But give the vaccine a few minutes to circulate before you take it.
Thank you, Doctor. I appreciate it.
Think nothing of it.
So we're
Feel
getting a
better,
good
Mr.
insight into the rich get instant access and unlimited access to the vaccine,
card is my ticket to
whereas
the
the
ministry.
poor people
But how
have
am I
to,
supposed to
you know,
get it?
go do ultra risky jobs in order
Damn,
to even be
where
able to
is
get
the
it a little
confounded
bit, like
servant of
one
mine?
dose.
The window's not locked, but I can't open it while Harrison is awake.
They need universal health care.
Huh, it's unlocked.
We can go steal his food? His turkey.
Well, if nobody else is gonna eat it. A little dry, but at least it's better than nothing.
Okay, so the rich also have plentiful and overflowing food while the poor people starve.
They look stale. I'd rather not. I'm not the maid. I was never much of a... No time for cooking. I'm no baker. That can stay right where it is.
But a pump faucet?
Ah, that's nice. I've already got a I don't think I'll be needing any more salt right now.
We're plenty salty seeing how well-to-do these
There
people
are
are.
snails in here. Rich people are weird. I'm sure no one will notice one missing ladle.
Steal the scones, he won't be able to survive come tea time.
Nice and soft.
Okay, so we've got a ladle. I don't know why we've got a ladle.
This could come in handy if I decide to start up a soup kitchen.
Am I supposed to use the ladle on the pot?
Tomato. Smells good.
It let us eat the soup. But otherwise, I'm not quite sure how... Ooh, rope. Rope! Rope, 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 rope. We reach it with the ladle.
Even with the ladle, the rope.
We... reach it with a plank.
I don't see how
We pull the bell.
the bell is...
We pull the bell with the ladle.
I shouldn't draw any attention.
We pull the bell with the... Smack the bell with the
draw any-
plank. We shoot the bell with the
I
crossbow.
haven't got...
We shoot the bell with the
I don't
gun.
see...
But I want the rope, and then I could throw it upstairs and climb upstairs.
That rope attaches to the bell and continues on along the ceiling. This has to be the rope I saw in Harrison's bedroom. I can't quite reach the rope.
Yeah, plenty of stuff to take, but only the ladle is worth taking. Maybe he's fallen asleep now because we've stolen the ladle?
The window's not locked.
No. Maybe we go speak to the butler and say the butler...
I've given him a dose of X.
Ah, we
He
had to
should
come
be
back
to
here to
normal by
trigger this
tomorrow.
guy to go...
Oh, joy. I'm so relieved.
If it's any help, I have some sleeping pills for him. He should be ready to take them shortly.
Good. At least that'll give me some more peace for a while. Soon enough, he'll start ringing that damn bell for everything again.
Well, I wish you luck. I need to head back to the ministry now.
Thank you, Doctor. Have a nice evening.
You too.
Now do you... But he hasn't left. I need him to leave and deliver the make old man go asleep pills.
Those vines are way too...
Can I ladle the... Oh. Does the bell going off attract him? No.
I can't do much. Hard to tell from...
Maybe the window needs to be open so he can hear the bell? Can we
I
ladle
don't
the
see
kettle?
how I... Even with the... Well,
I
that's
know,
too
we
much.
have to do that and it attracts the gardener? That did not attract the gardener either. Well, let's try striking it with our metal... our this instead.
Well, that didn't do much.
I mean, it sounded louder than the other one to me. And yet, here he stays. Well, do we
I don't
ladle
think he'd
him?
be-
Do we...
I don't think...
this?
Mike...
Bucket?
I don't think...
Oh, does the bucket make a bell noise somehow?
I don't see how I...
No.
I'm not sure. I don't need... I'm not sure. I'd rather... I'm not... My cast iron bucket. Well, that didn't...
Well, what else could it possibly be?
Looks like tonight's... No time for...
Maybe I'm allowed to take a towel now?
Nice and...
Can I
don't
steal
need one.
more?
I've already... I'm no... I don't see how I...
Nope, I am bamboozled. Like, the things that made sense were smacking the bell to attract the,
Well, that didn't do...
Oh, now he can hear the bell.
And
Quickly, get out before he finds us in here. He has an emu
Nice looking
topiary.
bird. Although, I'm not sure what kind that's supposed to be.
It's an emu! Never have I seen something more clearly be an emu. Except an actual emu.
you rang for me, sir?
About 10 minutes ago. What on earth took you so long?
I was
Never mind the excuses. Just give me one of those sleeping pills the doctor gave you.
Yes, sir. Will you be wanting it with your usual lemon and elderberry tea?
That's fine.
Then if you'll excuse me, I'll return shortly.
Finally. I thought he'd never...
Okay.
Quiet.
Then we steal the doctor's note.
So now I'm stealing an old man's only means of getting more vaccine. I really hope there's something in the ministry worth finding, Danton.
I mean, he's a pretty evil old man.
I'd really rather not. That kind of looks like a funeral urn. Oh no. No, please. Of all the times.
Eh? What? Who's there?
Shit!
Ophelia? Is that you? They told me you were dead. Oh, my dear Ophelia, come back to take care of me while I'm sick. I knew you would. Ophelia? Are you there, my love?
Aww. Old man misses his wife, who is presumably the person in the urn.
That was a little too
That's
close.
a little humanizing of him, honestly. He seems less cartoonishly evil now.
Nice. Even.
Oh. But there was someone upstairs, and we never did solve what was happening upstairs. And we can't go to the house anymore. Was upstairs a red herring? Do we pretend
The
to be...
appointment card is for Silas Harrison, and I'm obviously not him.
Okay, then we'll take it to the rebels and see if the rebels can make use of it or give us a disguise. Look at this note
I don't
have.
think she'd be interested.
Really? What about
I don't see how.
him? The grumpy old man here. He can pretend to be Bruce. You need to
I
pretend to
don't
be
think
this
she'd
guy.
be interested.
No.
Hey,
What do you...
what's your...
Knowing the aristocracy, it could be just about anything. But from what I've heard Danton say, it's definitely something big.
How'd you get...
She's family.
She is?
Yeah. When her parents died of green lung, she was left homeless and forced to beg on the streets. My folks took pity and adopted her. She can be kind of hot-tempered and rush into things, but I try and keep her in check as best I can.
Keep on doing what you're doing. Need any help with that?
Nah, I'm alright.
Need any help with that?
Nah, I'm alright.
Very different audio on that. Can we convince you to be the...
I don't see how I...
You.
I don't see how...
Then I am feeling a bit bamboozled. What if we... Can we convince Grandpa, either the Grandpa on the street, or Grandpa at the farm to help us pretend to be old man? Also, what about Book Old Man? We'll ask Book Old Man first while we're here. Couldn't you pretend to be...
I don't think he...
No.
This card says that Silas Harrison is entitled to an evaluation with a Dr. Elliot Collins.
Just speak with Danton? Yeah, we can try that as well. So this, then we check Farming Grandpa, and then failing that, we check Bird Grandpa.
No more time for idle chat now, Amy. Get to Fripp Square and find Silas Harrison.
No, she says find him, which we've done. So first, Farming Grandpa. Well, that's why I tried to present her with the doctor's certificate from the guy. But she won't take it. And we can't go to Old Man. So, and we can't go to other Old Man either.
The appointment card is for...
We've run out of old men. We have. And yet they will let me come here. I'm allowed to visit the dead tree.
I'm surprised this... I don't think I need...
They've cut off all the other places that we could go.
It's locked.
That suggests there's something we need to do at the train that we don't know how to do. Have you got new dialogue?
Hey, Denby?
Yeah?
I'll just leave you to...
Thanks.
No, he does not.
Don't get into any...
Try a younger man? What, we're gonna get Denby to pretend to be the old man? Oh, I mean, we haven't tried that.
Denby, you mentioned before you were good at copying handwriting.
Yeah, sure.
Do you think you could copy this doctor's writing?
Shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, I was
What do you need
thinking
me
in
to
the
do?
wrong direction.
Change the name on this card to mine.
Oh, yeah, easy. Just give me 2 minutes.
We get a fake doctor's note. We don't dress
There you
up or as a doctor
Hey,
or
nice job.
get
Thanks.
someone to impersonate the doctor.
Don't get into any trouble, Denby.
I just forged a government document for you, Amy. I think that's kind of impossible now.
Progress. So, Ministry. I'm here for
I
my
don't
medicine.
see how I can...
Really?
Excuse me.
What is it, citizen?
I'm here to see Dr. Collins.
Is that so? I assume you have an appointment?
Yes, I've got my card right here.
So you do. All right, I'll open the door for you. You'll be checked in and directed to his office. Enjoy your day, and I hope you feel better.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Here goes nothing.
Now we need to convince our
Hello,
contact.
miss. May I help you?
I have
I've
a
got an
perfect
appointment with
life.
Dr. Collins.
I see.
Is there a problem?
Well, how can I put this kindly?
You don't exactly look like our normal type of visitor.
What does that mean?
It's just the way you're dressed. It's not typical of the people we normally see here. How exactly did you get your appointment, if I may ask?
Oh, I guess it's because I've got the perfect life.
What? Is Danton stupid? Didn't she at least tell you to get a disguise?
See?
She did, actually.
A disguise!
But I found a better way.
You do realize how much you stand out, right? If you try and see the doctor looking like that, they'll call security and have you escorted out. Then they'll start asking me questions about why I let you in, and things will only escalate from there.
So, any ideas on how I can get a disguise?
I'll have to think about it. Just don't go any further into the ministry until we figure something out.
No way. I do not want that thing anywhere near me. Is that what the wig heads look like without their masks? If so, I can see why they never take them off. This looks like some kind of directory. It might be useful in getting around this place.
Can I look at it then?
Welcome to the Ministry of Medicine. Please select a destination or request directions. Please state the name of the room you would like directions to.
Central storage.
One moment, please. Error. Password required. I'm sorry. You do not have proper clearance to access that information. Do you require...
Yes.
Dr. Collins' office.
One moment, please. Follow the West Wing hallway 3 doors down, then make 2 rights, followed by a sharp left.
3 doors
the
down.
4th door on the left.
Oh, please say we don't have to remember that.
Further directions?
No.
Nothing else.
Thank you for using...
I shouldn't touch it.
Have you had any thoughts?
What can I help you with?
So have you thought of a place to get a disguise yet?
Honestly, the only place I can think of would be the staff locker room. It's just down the hall. Hopefully you won't run into anybody on the way there. Just look it up on the directory so you know where to go. And be extremely careful. If my cover gets blown because of you...
I'll be discreet, I promise.
Okay, so...
Is the central storage room accessible from here?
Aside from
Sorry,
this...
I don't know. They keep the location secret, and I'm not at a high enough rank to have that information.
Thanks for your...
It's what I'm...
Okay, where's the changing room?
Welcome to... Please...
The staff locker room?
One moment, please. Walk down the hall 2 meters, then make a left. Do you require further directions?
I do not.
Nothing else.
Thank you.
The ministry seems like a pretty tight ship. I don't think I'll be able to disguise myself in this doctor's coat without raising any suspicions. But let's just see if there's
Nitro
anything in
gets
the
away
pocket.
with it. Why can't you
Nope,
get away with
nothing.
pretending to be
Oh
a
well,
doctor?
it was worth a try. I could use a shower, but I should probably find a change of clothes first. Attention employees. Please remember to lock your valuables in the provided lockers. The ministry is not responsible for lost or stolen property. Someone left a pair of shoes just thrown on the ground here. These
Better
are
shoes?
men's shoes. They're too big for me.
Oh, if only we'd brought an old man!
Interesting. The label on this bottle says it's Achilles brand floor cleaner. The label on this tin says it's Astro brand powder disinfectant cleanser. Looks soft and clean. Nice to see they keep this place clean.
I've already got a bucket. Why would I need another bucket?
Nice to see they keep this... Locked, of course. Locked, of...
Try all the lockers.
Locked, of... Locked, of... Locked. Locked. Locked, of
Maybe it will let us have 2 buckets? I don't think
see
so.
What we've got in here. Nothing much except a pair of shoes. They look like they might fit.
Well, we found better shoes.
Well, it's a start. I haven't got a
I was imagining that this was a doctor's bag to go with a doctor's coat, and then we would use...
Nothing else I need in there.
Use a, what's the... stethoscope to maybe crack the lockers, that they have swiddly, turny locks, and that we use the stethoscope to listen and work out what the locker combination is.
I haven't got a Well, it's a I haven't...
Do we smack the
That's
lockers?
not going...
Do we shoot
I don't
the
think I can
lockers?
That's not going...
Do we shoot the lockers with the other kind of shooting?
That's not...
You see, I'm more inclined to believe that we should pretend to be a janitor.
I'm not about...
In any case, we should make a save. It's been quite some time. I'm not seeing any other stuff. The light is blinking. The light is blinking, Rocket. But it's not an interactable light. The faucet in here is also dripping, but it's not interactable.
Nice to see the... I'm not... Locked, of... That's not going to...
Gosh. We don't know what the detergent is about.
Locked, of course. Looks soft.
There's a soft, clean
The
rag.
label on this tin says it's Astro brand powder disinfectant cleanser.
Oh, I thought we'd have to use them on this screen. Okay, so we can take some things. We can use... rag with floor
No
cleaner?
way. Firebombing the ministry is not the approach. Achilles has no weaknesses when it comes to fighting dirt. Warning. Flammable. Do not store at temperatures above 30 degrees Celsius.
Can I put it in the open
I don't
locker?
see how I can use... That's not going...
I can't use it on the open locker.
Achilles has...
Can I use my flintlock to light the supposedly flammable floor cleaner?
I'm not sure.
No. Can I put the floor cleaner in a bucket?
Okay, let's get... My cast iron bucket. I've poured some cleaning fluid.
And put a rag in it?
The rag will burn, but it might get out of control. I'll need something smaller.
Something smaller than a rag.
This plank of...
How about a plank of wood?
I don't need to make any more activated carbon right now. This card says...
What about...
I'd rather not...
No. What about my lottery ticket?
I'd rather not...
What about the chalk?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. I'd rather not... Achilles has Astro brand. Simply pour on stains, scrub, and watch them vanish. Warning, do not use on silver, painted surfaces, walls, aluminum, or rubber.
Well, maybe we can use this on the lockers.
That's not going to help me.
No.
That's...
I was hoping the lockers counted
That's
as aluminium.
I don't see... Achilles has no weaknesses when it comes to fighting dirt.
And it's not like I can see a fire detector. Shoot down the guards with flaming crossbow bolts.
I don't think I can... It's nice and soft. I'd rather not put my cast iron. I've poured...
How does cleaning fluid bucket help me?
I'd rather not. I don't see how... I don't... Attention employees. Please remember to lock your...
It feels like we're meant to open the locker somehow and get more clothes. No, it won't let me put the second kind of detergent in the...
I'm not sure.
I can't use them on each other.
I'm not...
And I can't use them
I
both
already-
on the bucket.
Achilles has... I'd rather not. The cleaner will catch on fire, but there won't be any smoke. I need something else.
How about this
This
log?
I don't need to make... I'm not sure. I don't... This plank of...
What about burning my
rather
fancy
not put-
output? Put the bucket on the floor? I don't think floor is... Like, floor isn't a thing, Zarv.
I don't see...
So it's... I can't, like... You can't just put things down anywhere. You can only interact objects with other interactable...
I've already got a bucket. and
But
I'm
I've
not in
already
the mood
got
to
a
start
bucket.
cleaning anything up.
What if we put the floor
I
cleaner
don't
in the
see how I
existing
can
bucket?
use that there.
On the
I
mop?
don't see...
What if we use our
Achilles...
adjusted bucket with the mop?
I don't see... I
On
don't
the cart? You mean detergent in the second bucket?
I don't see how...
No, it doesn't let you use either of the detergents
Achilles-
with the second
Achilles-
bucket.
I don't see... The Ministry seems like a pretty tight ship. I don't...
A coat would burn, but I'm not... A coat would burn, a mop would burn, the shoes would burn. There's so many things here that would burn and it won't let me have any of them.
My cast... I've poured some... That's not... That... I don't see...
Welcome to the...
Hey,
What can I...
thanks for
Nope,
your...
It's
he
what I'm
doesn't
here-
have any hints either.
It's kind... What are those? I shouldn't... I'm not leaving yet. I still need to find the central storage room.
The good news is that means it isn't an item from somewhere else in the world.
Welcome to...
So the solution is supposed to be here.
Someone left a... These are a pair. Nothing else The ministry... I'm not about... Locked. This one is empty. It shouldn't be too tough to jimmy one of these open. I just need something thin to get in the doorframe. It shouldn't be...
Wait,
this
that's
one is
different.
empty, but I can see the lock mechanism and it's surprisingly simple. It shouldn't be too tough to jimmy one of these open. I just need something thin to get in the doorframe.
Okay, can we use our card in the...
This should do the trick.
Okay, it's the
Nothing
old
boring.
ATM, credit card, door sort
Nothing
of
worth taking in
trickeroony.
here. Empty, apart from some old chewing gum wrappers. Aha! This set of clothes looks promising. There are clothes in here, but they're way too big for me. Nothing in here but a soggy old towel. Definitely not interested in that. Empty. Too bad.
Okay, so it was this one.
Nothing else I needed.
Fancy outfit do.
Right. I'd better make this quick.
Moon pretty magic.
Oh, that was nice. I can't remember the last time I took a hot shower.
Welcome to the...
Am I pretty enough now?
Hey.
Hey, now that's more like it. You blend right in. What can I help you with?
Thanks for your...
It's what I'm here.
Okay, so now I should, in theory, be allowed to go to the doctor's office? Did I use detergent on coat? I tried using detergent on coat.
This is comfortable, but kind of pointless right now.
No enjoying the pressed stud leather wingback chair.
Looks like a pile of brochures about the Ministry of Medicine. This seems like it might be The Aristocracy, Guiding Tomorrow's Youth. A recruiting poster for the vaccine lottery. I can't deny it's an effective campaign. I'd hate to be that poor guy on the right. I really hope this doesn't take too long. I'm not sticking my hand in there. Soothing, although to be honest, now I kind of have to go to the bathroom.
Is there more in this space? Nope. Well, let's read our propaganda pamphlet. The Ministry of Medicine. And you, building a better tomorrow. For over 25 years, the Ministry of Medicine has been providing nothing but the best in healthcare for citizens. With the support given by the population and their generous donation of time and resources, the Ministry has been able to make progress in great amounts. With continued support, it may be possible to reach pre-bomb conditions well within the next 5 to 10 years. We at the Ministry encourage you to consider donating whatever you can spare in order to further our research. In exchange, you will be provided with exclusive treatment option and resources, unlike anything available to the lesser classes. Contact the Ministry today and make your donations.
I think I should check in.
You want me to go back to the receptionist?
Welcome to...
Hey.
What can I...
What's that?
It's a directory. People still man...
Thanks for your...
It's what I'm...
Hey.
What can I...
Thanks for your...
It's what...
Now I can use the card?
I don't think he'd be interested.
Now I can use... What? What else could it be?
This card says that I'm...
this? You.
I don't think he'd... Hey.
What can I...
Thanks for your...
It's what I'm...
Welcome.
Maybe I have to use the card on the door?
I don't see how... I don't... Hi there.
What? Was there something in particular?
Not really.
I see. Well, not to be rude, but I've got a...
Okay then.
Okay, he's got lots on his mind.
Excuse...
I'm sorry, but I'm in no mood to talk right now. I'm sure you understand.
Oh. They mean this area
Yes,
has
may I help you?
another receptionist. Nested receptionists.
I'm here to see Dr. Collins.
Do you have your appointment card?
Yes, it's right here.
Great. Amy Wellard. I don't seem to have you in the registry. Is this your first visit?
Yes.
Okay, not a problem. Just fill out this form for me, have a seat, and we'll call you in shortly.
Thanks.
Okay.
I'm just worried they're going to give him the maximum punishment.
I don't know what to tell you. The aristocracy doesn't take kindly to that sort of thing. Have you been able to speak with him?
No, they took him in for questioning yesterday. Not even family can see him until they decide what they're going to do.
I guess the worst case scenario is he ends up in Rockwall for a few years.
I can't believe he could be so selfish as to not even consider what this will do to his family. What am I supposed to tell my grandchildren? No, your daddy won't be home for Christmas because he was selling counterfeit lottery tickets to poor people.
At least they'll know not to do what he did.
Less evil
Miss
rich
Wellard,
people.
you can go inside. Dr. Collins will be in to see you momentarily. Oh, and if you need to schedule a follow-up appointment, don't forget to speak to me afterwards.
I was expecting we actually had to fill in the little questionnaire thing and that was going to buy us time to overhear something. That's not how this has worked.
Some body part or system that I'm completely unfamiliar with. That is a heck of a lot of books. Nice to know the doctor's well read, at least.
He has a phrenology thing?
Cross-section of a human head. Odd, but kind of fascinating. I'm no doctor. I wouldn't know what to do with it.
You put your raven on it. Above your chamber door. Though it isn't of Pallas Athena.
I think the doc... I don't think... Well, maybe...
We stole a mint? Yes, but no.
Well, maybe just...
We took a mint. But not really.
The doctor would It says, I love you, Dr. C. And it's signed I.S. I just had a shower. I don't need it. There's lots of scribbles and... There's one that says, this week's CS password equals next week's surgery. That's probably important. I'll just copy it down.
You'll copy it down where?
I wrote down what it said on the doctor's notepad. This week's CS password equals next week's surgery.
Okay, I was hoping you'd write down next week's surgery, and then when he comes in, we could be like, I'm here for next week's surgery. Why are you here for? Insert, I don't know, appendectomy.
There aren't any messes to wipe up that I can see. I wonder who those are for.
Crutches? Do we need crutches?
Good afternoon, Miss Wellard.
Hello, Dr. Collins.
I've been informed that this is your first visit. Is that right?
Yes, that's right.
You look somewhat familiar. Are you sure you haven't been here before?
Yes, I'm sure.
You must just have one of those faces. In any case, what are you here for today?
Next week's surgery.
I have green lung. The symptoms started about a week ago.
I see. If you'll just have a seat on the examination table, I'll do a quick checkup and administer your vaccine dose. There you are. You should notice a decrease in symptoms within the hour.
Thank you, Doctor.
Oh, Miss Wellard?
Yes?
I swore an oath to do no harm and heal the sick, so I would never turn away someone seeking vaccine. But I'd like to offer you a suggestion. When sneaking around other people's houses, don't stand so close to the windows. I'm sure you're aware of the consequences if you were ever caught.
Understood.
Least evil rich person so far. But how do we find out what next week's surgery is?
Yes, may I help you?
I was told to schedule a follow-up appointment.
Of course. Let me just show you our calendar, and you can pick a date that works best for you.
Okay, and this will tell us next week's surgery. Presumably this
Today's
is
date.
today.
It says house call, Silas Harrison. It says house call, Jerome Bromley, and underneath, surgery, Derek Cooper, appendix.
Okay, so we want a week from today, which is the 16th of November. What's happening on my
It
birthday?
says vaccination, Dora Everly. It
Dora
says
Everly's getting
surgery,
a
Paul
vaccine.
Scott, medulla oblongata.
Medulla oblongata. Did it note that down?
It says
And you know what?
surgery,
I'm gonna
Paul.
print screen. Let's paint. Paste. No, not Bing. No one ever wants Bing. Paste. There we go. How do I exit? Please.
How about this date?
Perfect. I'll pencil you. All set. See you soon, Miss Wellard.
Welcome to the Ministry of Medicine. Please select a destination. Please
Password.
Medulla oblongata?
Password accepted. One
Okay.
moment, please. Central storage is located to the left of the administrative cafeteria. It is the unmarked door next to the cleaning closet.
Marked
Do you
door.
require further directions?
Next to the disused
Nothing else,
lavatory.
Thanks.
Thank you for using this directory. Have a pleasant day.
It only needs a sign on the door saying beware of the leopard.
I remember seeing a diagram of one of those in a book Nelson had. When the alarm is triggered, the little clapper hits the bell and makes a noise. Well now, that's certainly tempting. This must be where the crates wind up going. I wonder what's on the other side of the wall. I'm guessing this is what they use to transport the crates around. Looks like someone left a box cutter on it.
Well, I would like the box cutter.
Well,
I
if
would
someone was
like the
careless enough
box
to leave
cutter.
this box cutter here, we'll just go with the old finders keepers rule.
Can I climb
I
through
don't
the
think the
box
chute-
chute? Can we prop open the chute using our stick?
I don't see how.
Okay, let's try the terminal. System maintenance. And what was the other note? How do I exit?
I wrote this week's CS password equals next week's surgery.
Okay. We need a password that we don't have. Morning, Salah. G'day, g'day, g'day. There's also a smoke detector, which might be why we were...
The pistol is only slightly damaged. It hasn't got any bullets, but the flintlock mechanism still looks like it works. Should be useful if I need to light anything on fire.
Well, I do. I want to light that
The
on
cleaner
fire.
will catch on fire, but there won't be any
What if we use the medical
This
form?
medical form will be...
Yes, and that's actually a pretty neat way of getting rid of the form that we don't need anymore once we're in this room. So, honestly, good on the game for deleting items out of our inventory when we no longer need them. Rather than in the really old adventure games like this, you'd end up at the end of the game having an inventory with like 50 objects, and so you end up doing combinatorics to try and work out which object uses with which object.
I should put this thing down somewhere before trying the...
What about on the trolley?
I don't see how I can use...
What about in the chute?
I don't see how...
What about on this floor?
This looks like a good...
And then we flintlock this.
Okay, this... Oh, crap. What was I thinking?
I was thinking...
That was a close one. I need to find a way to stop the alarm and the building alert.
Oh. We use the wire cutter on this.
If I cut this wire, I don't know if the terminal will affect anything in the room.
This one.
Well, now if the alarm goes off, the alert will at least be limited to this room.
And then how do we silence the alarm? With the rag?
There. That should muffle the alarm if it goes off.
Yes, that makes sense enough. Try again.
Here goes nothing.
Try again.
That did it. I'll put out the fire before it gets out of control.
Okay, and until you did that, it wouldn't use the emergency thing. But because we've convinced it that there's a fire...
There's enough vaccine stored in here to treat the entire population for years. Danton was right. The government has been lying to everyone all along.
Dun
This
dun
isn't
dun!
The people need to know the truth.
Amy Wellard, by order of the aristocracy, you are under arrest for trespassing on private property, breaking and entering, theft, and tampering with official Ministry of Medicine documentation.
I'm sure there's been some kind of misunderstanding.
Our orders are quite clear. You are hereby ordered to come with us for detention in Rockwall Prison.
Don't I at least get some kind of trial first?
We're here to escort you to Rockwall, not to answer questions. If you do not cooperate, we have authorization to shoot you on the spot. You are also ordered to return those stolen clothes to their proper location before leaving the ministry.
Get out of the nice clothes too.
Wellard, we've got a visitor.
Good evening.
Tiberius, you can't let them keep me here.
I'm very sorry, my dear, but things are a bit complicated. I came to explain your position.
Go on then. I'm listening.
Do you remember the day we were bombed, Miss Wellard? I can recall it quite well.
I was young, but yes, I was in school. I lost a lot of friends that day. My mother, too.
My condolences. You are aware that the reason we were attacked was for control of petroleum and mineral supplies, yes?
Yes.
Of course. Everyone knows that. What's your point?
Rebuilding our society has not been an easy task. We still have much to do. Of utmost importance is maintaining order. Do you understand this?
Then why are you telling people supplies of vaccine are limited? You could help everyone and work on finding a permanent cure.
Yes, you are correct. And if we were to cure the population and allow our society to thrive once more, what do you suppose would happen
There'd
next?
be too many people? Things would be good.
It would be great. People could live normal lives again, not have to worry about scavenging or dying of the plague.
Of course, and when a rival nation caught wind of that prosperity and decided we had something they wanted, we would be attacked, experience the horror of war all over again. I would not wish the bombings we experienced on my worst enemy. I cannot let that happen again. I will not let it happen again.
I'm doing it for the greater good, I assure you.
I'm aware that the current system is not perfect. There is a clear class divide, but we are not tyrants. The aristocracy has always striven to care for the citizens who provide aid, despite their circumstances. In any case, I am genuinely sorry that things had to turn out this way. You did perform your job quite well, perhaps too well.
I was just doing as you asked.
I asked you to infiltrate the rebels and gain their trust. I did warn you that my protection could only go so far. You could easily have come back to me and informed me of Danton's plans to invade the Ministry.
She threatened to have me killed if I set foot anywhere near your tower. What was I supposed to do?
Informed one of my guards, sent along someone you trusted with the information. Though it hardly matters now. I've gotten all the information I need.
But how?
So your use for me has ended.
A gold ball on a string?
A clever listening device my soothsayer came up with. It was placed in the handle of your crossbow. I have been tracking you in order to ensure I learned the location of Danton's hideout.
You've been spying on me this whole time? Why didn't you just tell me you were listening in?
It was a test of loyalty, and unfortunately, you failed. It's truly a pity. I would have loved to give you your payment. You could have continued spying, opened up a mechanic shop, serving the government. Alas, I cannot reward criminal behavior. It would not be looked upon favorably by the public. We would
Stab
lose
him!
the support
Stab
of
him!
citizens like
Steal his
Mr.
cane!
Harrison.
Beat him to death!
So what, you're just leaving me in here to rot?
I'm afraid not. Order must be preserved. I find myself forced to tie up loose ends. Danton and her rebels will be eliminated. As for you, it really does pain me to have to do this. But the truth is, I have no choice in the matter. You must be executed.
What? Why?
I understand this is difficult for you. However, my hands are tied. I simply cannot take the risk of keeping you alive.
And what if I promise not to tell anyone about the vaccine horde?
I'm afraid you've proven to me already that I can't trust you. In any case, I wish to thank you for your service. I'll make sure your execution is quick and painless. Goodbye, Miss Wellard.
Your
Again,
reward is
I
a
am
quick and
quite
painless death. Quoth the raven, nevermore.
What do you want? To come in here? You'd best fly away, bird.
What do you got? Drain, bench, pile.
Looks like the previous occupant of this cell left a few things behind.
What has he got?
Most of this stuff is just junk. What's this? Huh. Looks like the previous occupant at least got a dose of vaccine. Oh well, an empty syringe might be useful in the scrape.
Can we just hop
It's
in
already
the drain?
open, and I'm not using it.
Syringe.
I should get rid of this stupid thing, but maybe it can help me. I'm going to need something long and thin if I want to do that.
Okay, it's got a button. The syringe could be used to press
only
the
then.
button.
Let's see if this works. Aha! Interesting. This wire could be helpful, and it makes this thing useless to Tiberius. Seems like a win-win situation.
Yes. Sabotage his listening device, which he's let us keep for no obvious
A
reason.
medium length of wire. If worse comes to worse, I could probably just hang myself with it.
Oy.
The raven looks like it's trying to get in, but the electrified mesh on the window isn't letting it. Weird. Are his eyes red?
Can we...
Touching the wire directly to the electrified mesh would be incredibly dangerous. There has to be a better way.
What about... wire on the door?
I don't see how
On the drain?
it's closed. I don't see.
On the bench?
I don't
On the pile?
touching.
On the window and on the
I don't
raven?
see. That won't happen. I don't see. It's closed. I don't. I don't. Looks
If it
like
doesn't,
the
like, give me something insulated there or
doesn't look
here...
particularly. I'd rather avoid. It's open. There's some pretty
Can we squirt water?
Throwing that down the drain.
No. The bed on the cloth isn't something we can interact with. It's...
I'd rather avoid sitting on that thing if I can help.
I'll do some more pixel scrubbing. Can I combine wire with any of my things?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
And lastly, can we use wire on open drain?
Wires and water don't mix, but this wire isn't electrified.
Okay.
Touching the wire directly to the electrified...
Oh.
It's closed.
Come on. What am I missing?
I don't need... I'm not sure. A medium if worse comes to worse. I'm not sure. A medium if worse...
It's like electrified window thing plus wire plus water at the bottom of this. But how do we... It's like I want to tear up my clothing or give up my boots or cut my hair or something.
Looks like the previous... I don't need it. It hasn't got any buttons or anything I can mess with on. It hasn't got any buttons. It hasn't... This should fit through the opening at the bottom. There.
The solution is you have to add the wire to this first, for no obvious reason.
Hope this works. What are you doing, little guy?
Sure, whatever. That's the first moon logic-y one.
Well, I wasn't expecting that. What a smart bird. Right. Time to get out of this hellhole.
So the bird has helped us escape.
You have sent the soldiers to the market district?
Yes, Minister Tiberius. They're heading over as we speak.
Excellent. And the spy in the Ministry of Medicine?
Taken care of.
Good. With regards to Miss Wellard's execution, please be sure to tell the firing squad to aim for the head. Don't drag it out.
Yes, Minister Tiberius.
Oh, such unpleasantness. I really take no pleasure in having to do this sort of thing. I just hope it will all be over soon. Good evening to you.
At least he seems genuine. He wasn't just like, I will make your death quick and painless, and then not actually follow through.
Empty. It's beyond repair, and the base is screwed into the roof, so I can't push it over. If only I had some way of getting those screws out.
Can this be
That
used?
won't help.
Can we throw this at the
Bribing
guard?
guards is kind of frowned upon.
I was gonna stab him with
I
it,
don't
or...
see how I... Going in there... I don't want to go back into the prison. Anyway, I can't reach that window.
Well, let's wait for him to come here, and then we maybe get out to the exit? Or get out to this exit?
I can't climb down while the guard is patrolling around down there.
Oh.
I don't...
Huh? I must be hearing things.
I'm not sure. If only... I don't see...
I don't get how this is
I shouldn't
supposedly
attract the
helped.
guard's attention again without a better plan. Or... I don't s-
And those are the items I've got. I'm told not to
shouldn't
use
try-
this because I've done it before.
That won't. I don't s-
It can't be used on either of those.
I don't. That. I don't.
That can't be used on anything that I have access to.
I don't. That won't. I don't s-
And that can't be used on anything that I have access to.
The raven who broke me out of my cell. He looks like he's watching me, waiting for something.
Do I have to use the things
I
on the
don't see how-
raven?
I'm not sh- I don't s- This thing. I don't s-
Then I'm bamboozled.
I can't climb down. I can't climb down. I don't s- I don't s- I'm not sh- If only I don't s- I don't see. Going in there, it says guardhouse. This place is falling apart. I wonder why the aristocrats don't bother fixing it. I probably shouldn't mess around with that. I don't see. If only. I don't see. I don't see.
I don't think it cares where the guard
I
is.
can't climb down.
Right? The guard's as far away as he ever
can't climb
gets,
down.
and yet...
I can't. I can't.
So there has to be some other step that is distracting the guard. We were almost on it with this,
I shouldn't attract the guard's attention.
but then it said it's not quite enough. We don't have cleaner anymore.
I don't. Bribing. I don't.
We only
thing is
have
useless.
lottery ticket, syringe, and
This just
listening
looks like-
device.
I don't. I don't want to go back into the. I'm not.
Well, let's go through every option.
I don't
This on
see-
window. This
I
on
don't-
window. This
I
on
don't-
window. This on window.
I don't see.
This on
I don't
exit. This on
don't
bird.
see-
This on guard.
Bribing guard. I
This
don't.
on door. This on ladder.
I don't see.
And there are no other interactables.
I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. I don't. That one. That one. I don't. I don't. Bribing. I don't. 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 That. I don't. I don't. I don't. I shouldn't attract the guard. I don't. I don't.
And now I think I've literally used every item on everything.
I don't. I don't. I don't. I can't climb down while the guard is patrolling around. I can't climb. I can't.
I'll do it. I'll check the ladder at every single stage of his walk around.
I can't climb. I can't climb. I can't. 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 I can't.
No, he's done a whole sequence now, and we've checked it everywhere along his sequence. Well, I am bamboozled. Cough, 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 cough.
I can't climb down. I can't climb. I can't.
I've tried timing clicking in time with the raven's head bobbing.
He's looking right at me, almost like he's waiting for instructions.
Click the raven multiple times. We can talk to the raven. Then you should have opened the dialogue when we clicked on the raven the first time, game. That is... nah. That is... BS. BS. Not happy.
The raven who broke me.
So what are we going to get it to do? Speaker? Smush the guard. It did nothing.
I don't see. I shouldn't attract.
Fly inside the heating unit. Fly inside the heating unit. And we can't do anything. What if we
That won't help. That.
try and use something else on the heating unit?
That won't. That won't help.
No, we can't have the bird come and pick something up. Smack the guard then.
I can't climb down.
Bird, get coin. We now have a shiny penny.
I don't think these are particularly valuable.
Can we use that as a screwdriver?
There. Should be nice and loose now.
And now wait for him to come walk here, and then we crush him with a... We crush the poor innocent guard with the air conditioner.
I could easily push this over, but if it falls on the ground, the guard will definitely know I'm up here.
Okay. So we get the bird to do the same thing? We use the coin on the guard.
I don't see how... Bribing guards. Metal against metal will make a noise, but this coin is too tiny to make one loud enough for the guard to hear. I don't... Bribing.
Yeah, no. This bird sequence is just stupid.
Huh?
How is this different to before?
What is that?
This just looks like...
Like we had been told before, don't use this on the speakers again until you have a plan. And yet now we're allowed to do this.
Huh?
Why? That is bad signaling.
I'm not sure. A small...
That is really bad signaling.
Huh?
Oh! I'd have more sympathy for the guard if he wasn't part of a stupid sequence, so I have zero sympathy for him.
I hope
I'm sorry.
it's not too late.